right. Cool. Cool. There we go. I think. Anyway. Oh, let me go back to this mobile thing. Well, Shoffin's actually already seen this. So, this is the Kool-Aid table. I say that because this is dyed with purple Kool-Aid. This was dyed with red Kool-Aid. It's got epoxy over it. I made it a standing desk. I have all my power and wiring here. It lights up. Then you'll see I have my microphone holders. And then I have these Beats 3 Pro. My holder there for it. There's the foot switch for $1.99 at Goodwill. Another Beats headphone. And out of this Zoom AMS 44, I have a headphone jack or cable going to this headphone amplifier mixer, so that way multiple people can be listening and we can change the volume independently on the fly without having to get up. So yeah, that's where we're at. Alright, did I miss anything? Well, so behind there's an attic with some stuff, and then I've dug deep into this attic actually. You can see over here I have a bunch of other equipment, old equipment, and also stuff from previous jobs. So I have a lot of like Cat 6, a lot of electrical, a lot of lighting stuff, and some Raspberry Pis. That fridge did work. I may fix it. Got it from Goodwill, but I do have a backup here. So I think I have to plug it in. But anyways, so yeah, there's my old media server. And well, yeah, what's up, brother? Oh, okay. So, what else in my arsenal? I have an Intel MacBook Pro. We have what I call the UC1, which is an AMD 8945HS with a 780M iGPU, but it also has an XDNA 1 NPU. So I was trying to use that for embeddings. I was limited success on that. I was able to offload speech to text and text to speech to it. So it kind of frees up some bandwidth for the main GPU to run LLMs. This also has an Oculink, which I haven't really played around with it. But before my boy Shoffin, right there, before he got me those P40s, I had this GTX 1070. So I have when I first started doing it, I was able to run some limited stuff from that. Then this is kind of the flagship, calling it the Genesis Flow Z13. So this is an AMD Ryzen AI 395 Plus. It's the whiz-bang. I can't remember which iGPU it has, but it has a iGPU that's pretty good, and then it has an XDNA 50 TOPS NPU. So we should be able to offload some services to that. In fact, I already have. Maybe I've been trying to maximize it too much because some of it's available. Some of it's on GitHub now, which, by the way, Shoffin, we talked about the GitHub Actions and maybe them charging for it. Remember, my account had gotten locked out, and then finally I got it restored, but my organizations were still flagged. Well, I got that cleared up. But in that time, I stood up a Forge Joe server, which is supposed to be the new bee's knees. Maybe this would have been more appropriate. Anyways, that's supposed to be the new thing. So a while ago, like a few weeks ago, one of the last things I was working on was having that integrated into the Unicorn Commander stack, specifically Op Center, which one of my other key pieces of equipment is this whiteboard, which, as I told you, I moved, and I started coming up with the list. I might as well discuss the initiatives that I'm doing. You know, we discuss it anyways. Might as well share it with anybody else who wants to listen. So yeah. Also, there's that capture card. Cause bro, come on now. Capture card, there you go. See, so we can go on this. I can show you what I'm doing with this Ryzen AI. Right now, we have Ubuntu server 2510 running on it, and then KDE Plasma Desktop, which is some 6.0 flavor of KDE. I haven't really messed around with the customization of it yet on this one because I've been working on Cognitive Companion, which is kind of an integrated GUI interface to run AI local or third party, but I really wanted it to be on all the time. So basically we could just talk to it, you know, whenever we wanted to, and it would understand if we were talking to it, or if, you know, in the context of the conversation, it would be appropriate to answer back. There was a project called ScreenPipe that I had used probably about a year and a half ago. I'm sorry, I'm confusing two things. Open Interpreter 01 had LiveKit integrated into it. Anyways, I was trying to integrate it in here, and you use the benefit of LiveKit rooms. I figure when AI agents have avatars, you might meet with them, you know, in some kind of collective chat, talk to the ones that you need to, or maybe if we need it to be human readable, they would talk amongst themselves so you could see some of the orchestration or backtrack to the orchestration that was done. I don't know if that makes any sense. Probably not. The point is, it's just supposed to be local integration of AI, since this thing can run it, and seeing as how we have the newfound ability to customize things to our liking, and I like things the way I like them, that's what I've been working on. Probably the last operating system I'm ever going to use. Because within a short period of time, everyone's going to be able to customize anything they want, however they want, probably in a single request.
Does everyone know what they want, though?
No, and you know, that's probably why they'll... I was actually thinking about that as far as open source. You know, that's probably why you'd still follow certain projects, because somebody still has to have the vision as far as the updates to be made. You know, or new features to be thought of, although I'm sure AIs will be aware of all of that. So, let's see what else we have. Okay.
Get back on YouTube.
Huh?
I want to get back on YouTube and try to find out if you're showing live or not.
Yeah, see what's up, bro. You do that.
Light in the MUUT Hut.
Yep. So while because I created that title and stuff expeditiously, I probably should have done something better. it's good for a test run anyways. Maybe we'll chop it up and release some videos. I don't know. Anyway. So.
Cool studio, bro.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I really do. Man, it was a lot of work. Huh? So yeah. So the thing is, now we need to have it so this sound pad here, so everything will play in all of these. So let's see, desktop audio. So let me ask you this: Can you hear that?
I heard it on your side. Let me see if I can hear it on YouTube. Yes.
Hell yeah. That's awesome. These Harris Teeter cookies they're amazing. They really are.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way,
Hey, did you know you could move items on the top bar by hitting command?
Explain. Put it on screen share, and I'll put it on my screen here.
I'm sorry, bro. I got my hands full.
Oh, okay.
But essentially, if you hold command down, you know the taskbar on the top?
Yeah.
You can move those icons around with the command.
Okay, like what taskbar at the top? You talking about like...
Where it says Wi-Fi.
Oh, no, I didn't. That's pretty awesome, bro. That's super cool. What else you been working?
You switched the scenes.
I did, yes. Now we can see you. But I can minimize you a little bit, and we will work on... But I'm gonna have to go get 2 more cookies because these things were amazing, bro. They really, the Harris Teeter chocolate chunk, and I'll be honest with you, I was a little worried because sometimes the chocolate chunks are too big, too bitter compared to the morsels, right? But these are really good. So let's get this thing kicked off, and then I'm gonna go grab some cookies. Cookies.
Word, bro.
Bro, we need some tunes up in this. You know what? That's another thing. Let's get some tunes made.
Is it going to be custom tunes?
I know it will be copyright free. So what I'm doing right now is I already had an interface with this keyboard. So I'm trying to have it come up with some background music. And I want to use the MIDI interface, use the sound effects of the keyboard and stuff.
Hey, bro. This is just funny, so I want you to see it.
Yeah, let's see, bro.
You see it? See his face?
Yeah. He's so cute. That's Zaid, everyone. So cute. Shaffin's a great father. So the other night, my friend and neighbor Danielle was here, and she can sing. And these mics are pretty good. So we had it creating some songs on the fly, and then I had it made a karaoke app, so she could sing along with it. But all right. Alright, so right now I'm having it come up with some background lo-fi track that loops seamlessly for an extended period. Cool, cool, cool. I will BRB. You let me know if something plays. I'm gonna grab some cookies.
Alright.
Appreciate you, bro.
Case flow.
So, bro, that's one of the things on the agenda is get my home automation stuff set up. Because I have all automated stuff in this house, and I've barely done much to configure it. But I'm just about out of tea. And so I'm going to at least start a hot water kettle, and I'll put some chamomile tea on. Let's see where we're at with this. Create ambient background loop. Yes. Boom. Let's see if it plays something. Bro. Sweet. So apparently it came up with something. Hopefully it sounds decent, so I don't spend too much time on it. It says it's going to do lo-fi and it's going to have a little more variety. So it says, I put it needs to be for like an hour, please. And it says, got it. I'll enhance it with more variety so it stays interesting over an hour of play. Let's update it with more sections and variations. It says, it's called Ambient Background Loop. Extended Play Edition. Chill, lo-fi vibes that loop forever. Perfect for streaming, working, or just vibing. Ba-boom. These mics make my voice sound way cooler than it is, though, for real.
I'm glad I showed up, man. Seriously, I was about to go to bed. I'm glad I'm here.
Bro. Just another day. Except there's just you, me, Zaid, and, well, just you, me, and Zaid, just like every other time, right?
Yeah. Except I do need to figure out a way to start studying, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait,
Shopping.
you got a hack I can do that?
Huh?
You got a hack for that?
Create study cards. Create like an app to help you study. All right, I got these. Here is those cookies I was talking about. They're really.
There's here on
See, they.
Folly. What's the name of the road?
Yeah, Maybank. I think it's on Maybank. This one. All right, let's see where I might not have the bandwidth to work on multiple things. Normally, I'm going back and forth between a bunch of screens, but hey, we'll get back in slowly. All right. Let's see if it comes up with something. drums and make it flow. I asked it to add some drums. So what I said is, can we add some better drums and make it flow better, more smooth and chill and cool, and it has to be dope, please. Come on, man, shut off. Probably can't hear that, huh? Let me do this.
Alright. So you said you were going to talk about the AP2 UI.
We'll do another time. We'll try to get this stuff squared away first, I guess. You know, I don't know if I have it in me to talk about that tonight. It's hard enough getting this thing set up. But at least it'll be a lot easier next time. Oh. You hear that? I can dig that. I'm actually kind of impressed. Hey, sometimes good enough's good enough. Can you hear that alright?
I do.
Do you hate it?
No. We got 2 watchers though.
Oh, really?
Me plus 1.
Well, you plus B. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not watching. But well, for anybody who just tuned in, I need some background music for my podcast. So I have this MIDI keyboard I got from Goodwill, $14.99, and I'm having Claude Code come up with some copyright-free, lo-fi, chill vibes, background music, and I'm having it play. But it's got
So the camera that we saw on YouTube was your Razer camera. You did not get to see the keyboard. I got to see it, but YouTube didn't.
Oh, wait, so they didn't get to see what? What the
I got to see the keyboard that you got at Goodwill.
Oh.
But on YouTube, we only saw you show us on your camera, as in
Like this?
this is not.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I got you. Thank you, sir. We need this right here. This is what we need, right? So I got this camera for $14.99. I think it was at Goodwill. It's a Panasonic SX KC211, and I had Claude Code here. Figure out how to interface with it, and so now I just had it create some background music because the silence is deafening, and we have to have some chill stuff to listen to while we operate. So where were we? So we're getting this background music. That's cool. What else do we have to do? We have to finish setting up this podcast thing. Although I'm pretty good with the scenes for now. Oh, well, look what just decided to open. As I said, we're working on this open source, or working on this chat interface, cognitive companion for this custom desktop interface. That should run on that laptop. So I try to have it modular as far as what back end it can run, what model, and what agent. Specifically, the one I've been trying to build on is built on Open Interpreter, though Claude Code is better and better every day. Sometimes I wonder if I shouldn't just use that as a back end. Maybe both, especially since it does orchestration. Anyway, so that's what's on the screen now. Okay. So here we go. Now, all right, back at it. So, desktop audio meter. Let me play some one of these. Where's my? Let me play one of these sound effects, and I want to see if it plays on the audio meter here to make sure it's working. We will do. Desktop audio. Maybe we should, instead of default, no, dude, why does it say Teams audio? Why is that my only option for desktop? That's some bullshit. Hey, speaking of which, in order to make that sub and these studio speakers work, see, it shows up as the DAC because it's plugged in USB into that hub, which I had to get an active USB cable. And I also had to get, here, you can't see that. Yes, they can see that. And for, the Razer camera, I had to get another one that's USB 3.1. I couldn't put it through a hub, so I had trouble with that. Anyways, see this multi-output device? That's how I was able to put, if you go into Mac here, in the MIDI app, you can create different things. So I have this multi-output device. I put the Yamahas there, and then also the external headphones, which is that headphone jack that goes to that sub. Bro, it sounds so good. But I can cut it off too. Next, I'm going to be hooking up using Mac to do what's called DSP, digital signal processing, and it should be able to split out the highs and lows and kind of tune it for the room and equipment I have. We're going to use AI to do that. So, where are we at? We're already streaming. We got our background music playing. That's cool as shit. It's actually not too bad though, for real. Can you hear it? Okay. Cool.
I can. I don't know if I can hear it on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
I
I
just turned on my
my
phone microphone,
microphone,
so should be able to hear it as well.
Anyway. Let me turn that down because it's kind of getting in. So, what time is it?
Yeah, it's almost midnight. I'm pretty happy. This is really good that we got this thing tested out. I'm pretty happy with that. Best views on Streambo.
There's an echo on your sound. I'm not trying to be picky, bro.
No, bro, I appreciate you telling me. So that is because I had my phone camera on, or phone microphone on as well as this one. Anyways, we're back to this. I'm pretty sure my desktop's set up. I need to come up with a plan. So I have a few things on my plate. I need to discuss Op Center, and I need to get that repo ready for open source, and I need to publicize it. Now, kind of similar to what I did with this stream, where I'm trying to stream to multiple sources. So in this case, stream to Twitch and also YouTube, and I'll add some other ones in there because why not? Why not free two birds with one key? Anyways, I want to get some automation on social media posting. You know what I mean? Just like everybody else does. And I'm sure there's something out there, but I think it's easier just to build it for my use case. And that way it works how I want it to work. So that's one of the other projects. You showed me that granola. That'd be useful right now. Or are you using it right now?
Like some of the notes you mean?
Yeah. Dude, Chaffin always hooks me up. He always has cool tools to use. He gets me, like today, he gave me this whole report of our conversation. Speaking which, I have like a transcription, at least the first hour of John Rector in my conversation. So, John Rector is now a friend of mine, but he sold his company recently, at least from what I saw online. And I was actually testing search for kind of my self-hosted search and evolution of CRXNG, and I looked up top AI companies in Charleston. I have an interest in that because that's what I do. I've been working on AI for a few years. Shout out Magic Unicorn. Anyways, so he had this website where you could text him. I text him. He actually doesn't live too far from here, and we kind of hit it off. I like John. He keeps it real. He's starting this Charleston AI, which I need to look up. But he, the lease to the building is his, I think, January 1st. So I'm very excited to see it. It's going to be off Coleman Boulevard. Anyways, he wanted me to start giving a seminar on some local AI and talk about some on-prem stuff and how it could help businesses. Shaf and I have been exploring that for a while. We have a lot of different apps, each of us. Maybe we'll work on some, see if any interests anybody, and then we'll release them on GitHub. Tonight ain't that night, though. Tonight's the testing night, and I said you were gonna get the real deal of like developing for real. You got the setup and testing of the podcast, but AI helped us make this sound panel, helped me get all these scenes set up. It helped me use this pedal to switch between scenes so I can do it hands free. Hell yeah. Let me see. Hell yeah. We need to add that desktop audio. yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm happy that works. What? Oh, do I have? Hell yeah! I forgot, bro. Bro. I forgot. I have it programmed to do that, so it can be like. Oh, I just had it on AirPods audio. See, I'm gonna have to figure this thing out. And you can come along too. Anyway, bro, what do you got working on? What are you working on this week?
I really need to study, man. I'm less than a month out. I just knock this thing out.
So Shaffin's taking the EA, which is Enrolled Agent exam. He is also a licensed realtor. He sold his business in Columbia. He had a dope place on Main Street called the Corner Blend. And now he lives in Dallas, Texas. Not Dallas, Fort Worth, or specifically Frisco. I've been there. It's nice. In fact, I went there recently. Huh?
Where else have you been in Texas?
Huh?
Where else have you been in
Yeah,
Texas?
I was just getting into that. I recently took like a couple week trip, although it seemed like it was forever. All my stepkids live in Texas, and my friend Jason, so I got to see him. He's out in the Dallas Fort Worth area as well, and I made a new friend, Tom Kim. Right. So, anyways, it was fun. Yeah, bro. I would actually like to plan to talk about some of the more AI stuff. I'm kind of done, to be honest with you. I'm pretty happy with what I got set up. I appreciate you. I'm supposed to be having James come here tomorrow, so I'm exploring something different with him. But like I said, I think on Tuesday I'm gonna have him come and actually to show some of the stuff that he does. He pretty much uses the phone and everything. Does a lot of different video editing and stuff with AI. He finds a lot of cool end user apps from a normie perspective, not tech guy. Bro, I appreciate you. I'm gonna call it.
All right, bud. Have a good night.
All right. Well, actually, hold on a second. I'm gonna call a podcast. You and I can still chat. So I'm gonna say goodnight. I'm gonna say goodnight to them. Good night. I think I'm gonna say goodnight. I don't know. I wonder if I'm gonna put any more work in. I'm good. Good night. I should have done an outro. I'm good. Oh, bro. I just had to get it done,
You got it done, bro.
Yeah. Cause bro,
Except I think it's still streaming, bro.
yeah, there's a delay though. See.
What delay?
You're not seeing it now.
I saw you drink your cup, bro. It's streaming on YouTube.
No, bro, you're on FaceTime.
No, I see it on YouTube, bro.
For real? Dude, oh
Still
shit.
streaming on
Oh, I
YouTube.
am. All right. Well, hey. How the hell is that? Oh, all right.